me, you stupid motherfucker. Faggot. He right here with me. So get up off of there, motherfucker. Now, you know what? I'm going to burn that hair candle. I'm going to put something on you, boy. I don't give a fuck if you think you're something other than that. I'm going to reach out and touch you, boy.
Some say I'm batshit.
Girl, Fang, it don't matter what you think you are. You listening? You hear me talking to people around the world, motherfucker? Well, they don't hear everything. Oh, that's what I should check.
They medieval. Eat the cheap food they feed you or read through these fools. Restore or rebel. Can't play God unless acquainted with the devil. Polarity you choose. Acquainted with its level.
And we're going to use this. Is Charles all the way up?
Yeah, I'm going to switch the battery on the ground. I'm switching to the other one.
Okay, back. I charged this up last night. Yeah. All right, bet. And then I got the other batteries. I think I should go upstairs. Look upstairs, the other batteries. So we'll use this.
Thing I need to do, I need to get extra batteries.
Yeah, we'll make sure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Now, question. Like the further I get away, it's just going to keep bouncing out the radio towers, right?
No, it's still, yeah, it's supposed to still work. Okay. No, it's supposed to work. I forget the distance, but it's supposed to be long. All right, these. I think it's up to a 5 mile, 10, maybe 15 mile radius. You see what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? And some say it might give them farther. You know what I mean? Right. So that's like on 47, 50, 27, 100 acres. Right. And you can change the codes and be like, all right, we go to this one, go to this one in case of emergency. Or go to this one, that's not kicking. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure, man. No, they were trying to hide.
There's only one light?
2 or 4 lights.
Welcome to the 7th cycle. The heart of man is as the sun. The reception.
Oh yeah. You know, but we can't handle it. That's airsoft.
The brain of man is as the moon.
That's airsoft stuff, y'all.
The body of man is the earthly vehicle.
Straight up.
Let the sun impregnate
airsoft.
Or let the spiritual fire pump.
2 batteries.
Intellect. And let the result.
No children.
In the womb of a purified body.
With children.
Develop the son of the sun. The wet essence. The stone of the wise. The true wisdom. And perfect happiness.
Hey, he just saw these pale-skinned brothers doing this Tartarian stuff that I've been talking about over decades. All of them doing videos, man. This shows you one right from what, 2 days ago or something like that. And I just showed y'all. And then I ordered the book, you know, but I've told people about this over 20, 30 years ago. And what do? They come over here, they're not respectful, don't hit like, you see them worthless pale skins. And then they want to try and whitewash history and explain things. The only Asiatic is the melanated man, not the Chinese. We're the only Asiatic. And when I told people that Russia was taken over and conquered in the 7th century, they call it 17th, that's a fact. There was nobody, none of them were there. Turks, Ottoman Empire, none of them, Persia, and then they want to paint that from Gomer, Yaphet, conquer the lands as if they were the Tartars, though they were not.
Foreigners have the respect for treaties that both want expect more from those who want to come.
These Gujarat, they were not, they were bottom feeders. The first bad experiment. The first bad experiment.
Miseducation of the soul. Carter G. Bush, Robert Taylor Holmes, Marcia Brooklyn, Projects of Hoods, where we were pushed in Cali to Florida, Arlie Cushion. It's like the terrorists, never ending shipment of American.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting them out of here. So, you know, boy, because it's getting dark around 6, but still, he's got a good drive. Get home to his baby girl. Going down to school and all that, so I want to send him off like that. He just ate a little something. Delicious. Yeah, we don't want to keep the music playing. Yeah, so y'all know Ganja's here. Y'all saw the live. He got things working. I believe that we had it hooked up the same way, but we didn't. We got to reboot everything. And I believe rebooting is also on my system, on my laptop, which is about 15 years old. The one that's here, the one down here, it's 15, 16 years, 17 years, I think. Damn near 20. It's damn near, it's an old one. But when you close it, it doesn't have to be turned off to reboot. It does it. The moment it's off, it uploads things. So it's different from the newer ones, where it's got no force resets. It has to let me know. It doesn't matter what it is, and location stays on regardless. And then everything worked. He was in there. We was testing, and then I reach over. You know me. We're gonna get the sound and crack, and it's working together, man. And with him He studies, man. He's efficient. That's what I'm saying. We need people who are willing to actually listen. If you never swung a pickaxe, never drove a shovel, and you get winded too quick, that's fine. The thing is to be employed, to be gainfully employed. And I ain't talking about the fake employed, in what it is you believe as far as greenhouses, establishing, finding water, building things to that way to ascertain water, or even learning how to make a contraption, which is not hard with screen microfiche. Even that can be made from plants and stuff to pull it out of the air, to extract it out of the air, and even ways to purify it more so than the 4 forms of soil, rock, soil, lump coal, and grass. All right. People don't know out of the 14 pine trees, there's only 7 you can use, and 2 of them are very stimulant, more so than caffeine. These things are real. That's the whole thing about coming to the country and putting the minds together. There are people that work in security, military, police. We need the good guys. We know how to ascertain and know who the bad guys are. We can sense them. We was just talking with a brother of ours. He's in the scratching on Kwame Nut. He's seeing the same thing. He does some of the same. He was surprised. You were surprised, right? Because I'm in school and educating him, and nurturing our brother, letting him walk beside me, right, in a different way. And he could tell you it's a difference. Now I had him eating a little meat because I'm a chef. I wanted to see how he like it. You know what I'm saying? How is it, bro?
It was delicious, tender steak,
tons of
with,
vegetables. But it's what I do with the meat. And I know where the meat's coming from. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need to eat a lot because you want more vegetables than anything until you get to the point where you realize you can pretty much live off of maybe a watermelon a day or a cantaloupe and things like that. Or have a pumpkin. You make your own pumpkin soup or tea. Dandelion root is one of the best things. Having cloves, seasoning cloves is not as only for a stew. You can put it on meat to help you process it. Because fiber doesn't get rid of meat. Cloves, you know what I'm saying? Dandelion root. Those things are things that allow the pancreatic, so that way as far as if you feel like you're diabetic over 7 days drinking dandelion tea, you get rid of it. Like eating okra and dandelion tea. People don't know this stuff. But what about those of us who can make sure that your children learn something that's worthwhile? I could teach them math, but how about teaching them skills? Welding, beading, building, putting their hands, letting their hands get dirty. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be about injuries when the energy is proper. The thought process of removing and dispersing and discouraging negative, condescending, the apertures of the life we live in, to remove them in totality. But we can't do that in the world you exist in. The fact that the system is a lie, is corrupted. If nobody can see that and they still want to parlay with it, everybody has a choice. Now, I'm not just rushing words at you because we're not trying to attempt to have a bunch of idiots, because we'll push you right back where you came from. Like French Foreign Legion, you got the cash you got here. Well, when we send your ass on the way, you can go back where you came from. And there ain't no turning around. Because see, a lot of people don't know real serious people. They know serious people when it comes to violence and this, that. No, this is a whole nother level. We're not Gog and Magog. We're Asiatic, the original. There's no other Asiatic. All right? But we're going to send our brother on. We'll let him get some words in. We had a good time. We can't do everything. If we have more time, be different. I told him he can make sure the other room's set up. We can bring the wife and the daughter. We have a grand time. I can make flapjacks, healthy, spelt, flaxseed pancakes, peanut butter for the girl. It doesn't affect them like it does us, where our estrogen levels are maintained. We can do cinnamon, spelt with flax. We can have certain things that I cook. And he can tell you, that's what I do. I make homemade stuff. I get certain things from certain people, farmers market over in Flagstaff. I don't like everything coming out of that damn store because it's poison, all right? And more people are seeing it. But we're not warlike. We are war. And it's not what people think it is.
So what's going on with y'all, kinfolk? I don't know if y'all taking it seriously because this is Arizona, and I live down by the Mexican border. We're up by Utah and stuff right now.
Las Vegas and all that Grand
stuff.
Canyon.
But they come down through here. I have to drive through checkpoints and stuff like that. I hear the local news and all of that kind of stuff. When I go through Tucson, I go up and in and out of Tucson. They got safe houses for all their migrants, all of that. Y'all know they giving them thousands and thousands of dollar checks per person in their family.
Giving them cars.
Y'all know they move it into the cities. I've been talking to some brothers, like if y'all know Benji Nansman, he tells me like, they're taking over. They're not giving brothers and sisters jobs. They're giving it to each other, and they're working with each other against us. And the only way I see it, we got to get up out the cities and build our own stuff.
And it's not, they're not the enemies. You know, people become their own enemies. And a lot of them, I've met some of them, and they're not here. They're not here because of us. There's something different going on. We're not here to expand on that, but the enemy is here, the real one. And they're not in your view. They're not in your eyes. This fake system that is your enemy. They're the ones who are making sure they're equipped with things you have no idea about. Arm, all kind of stuff. And y'all gonna keep holding on to where you're at. And you're gonna realize it's too late. A lot of y'all don't know how to fly drones. You don't have infrared. You don't have sights. You don't have this. You don't travel. We got bad knees and backs. Us two. We're broken up, y'all. But we don't manifest that energy. We push right. We push through. He can see when I'm moving. When he's his knees acting up. When I'm moving, I'm rubbing my legs. We do the things to better ourselves. We're not crippled, bro. And we're not down. You dig what I'm saying? But those of you that don't have it, what are y'all doing other than idolizing things? We're not here to be idols. My brother Kwame Nutt, Paul Cook, I had to reach out over to Europe, all right, back channel, and then directly to some of my brothers over there, Ghanaian and from South America, to make sure to look into him and to make sure that he is protected, right? And Paul Cook, y'all know he's a pal brother, you know. That's still family. We're beyond the scope of the ignorant. So if you're in some black things and all that stuff, you stay there. Don't come over here. All inclusive? No. The segregation we're talking about is the stupid and the smart. Stupid away from the smart. All right? Those who see the light and are tired of the darkness. I don't think you say, when I say my people, you need to know it ain't who you think it is. Yeah. It's different from you. You can even see that's what we have an issue, right? We always attempt to think for everybody else, but we can't think for ourselves. The greatest thing is when this brother come up, I love him trauma. I wish he would learn how to sit still for a minute, but you know, it's the Air Force. I love my brother. I love how he moves. He reminds me of, what's his name? The brother that's with all the hot tennis stuff, Lead Brother. You know, that's what he reminds me of. So I love that. All right. We need one everywhere. And West Side, I can't wait until he's back up. You know, Red, everything's good. And then we can take it from there. He can tell you a story when he chooses to. All right. Same with him. It's not up to him. It's not up to me. It's nobody's vice. It's up to him because he's got to work things out. But that's nothing but we got nothing but love for our brothers. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get to a certain place to have it a mediocre moment in time. And the same thing with y'all. Free yourself. And I'm not going to say it again. And I already told you I was going to ask y'all again. I appreciate the donation. Some of y'all got paid. Some of you chose not to donate. Even Trauma Hawk hit me off with some seeds. And we had some roll in too. And then we see somebody talking about a video. I showed y'all I had this PDF over 20-something years, right? I showed it to y'all because somebody asked me, Red, don't you? I said, yeah, I did a live. I got the book. Come on. And that's because y'all listen. We did this together. Yeah, okay, this one was $34.99, right? So I paid about $17. I took the rest from what y'all put. And because I order more than one book, unless I order one personally. We got the Opium Wars, the Box of Rebellion, Paperclip. You know, we got another book on Tartaria. We got quite a few books. Got some upstairs that, you know, I opened up. All right, about 5. So, and he tell you, man, up in the front, there's well over the corner by the models in that 2 boxes. There's about 100 books right here, y'all. This right here. We did this together. 1 or 2 of them might be ones I bought, but I'm reading them regardless. And upstairs, I don't even want to go into them numbers. This is crazy. When I'm walking around, for like, you would think I was a hoarder. It's not sloppy. No. It's just mountains of books. I don't have a bookshelf because I don't plan on staying here. I want to make a library. I want to make a place that's deep. Now, I'm going to say that. Deep. All right? I want it to be protected. I want to see other welders. I want to see other carpenters, people in masonry, bricklaying, mixing concrete, experimenting with certain ones. I want to see mechanics build their own vehicles. It's not hard to cultivate and pull the raw materials to make magnets, copper. It's not hard to form the sand and the spelt, to wire it, to make our own generators, our own energy. It's even easy to extract natural lead, mercury. It's not complicated, even out of rocks, if you know what you're looking for. The thing is, first starting with just the ground part of just building up a foundation. And it's not to go fighting and all that dumb stuff. That's an enemy that shouldn't be an enemy, but they're too stupid. They cause problems, and we satiated. We did what we had to do. We fell, and we fell again. But it was all inside because of our love. Our people need to reattach back to the love, but with conditions. Mm-hmm. And those conditions are important. And most people have no idea about them because you hear how people chat. They chat about how they talk, all right? The vibration, the frequency that come out their mouth. The love is not there. We don't need that. I could love you forever and ever, and you will see me. I may not never smile again, but know that you are in good hands. See, we have been given this illusion, and that's not the illusion we need. We don't give a damn about no enemy. The enemy gives a damn about us. Ain't that deep? We don't give a flying or hoozy about no enemy. I don't even know what an enemy is. I just know there's a bunch of people that are making poor choices. And I know how it ends. I don't give a what they do. And that's a fact. So you learn a few things, can't say everything, but you know.
Staring at the sun ain't gonna blind y'all.
And you can see.
That's what I learned this weekend.
And you can see, even you learn it from Kwame, even with all the crap, you can still see the sun. You may say you're blacking out the sun. I've been seeing the sun through all that shit all the time. I see where it's at. I know, I focus. And it becomes like a cloud. It becomes like fire around it. But then I see the sun. Then it becomes like that song. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the pain? Black hole sun, you know what I'm saying? And trust me, when we was looking up there, it had clouds in front of it. You just got to know what to do. You dig what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. I dropped something over there and it tore the paper bottom of the lamp. It's I think it's a $15, $20 lamp there. I want to get a better one. I got one upstairs I can bring down. I don't use upstairs. I put there. Yeah, it looked good in the beginning, but it's made in China. Nothing against the new Chinese, but it's garbage. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate brother stopping through again. You know, he's gonna be back in about a week or two.
Yeah, it won't be long.
Yeah, and we're gonna do some more. We'd love to have 7 grand. Sven come up, host a lot. You know, some of y'all close around, DJs in Cali. It'd be good to be able to get him here. I don't know if he's got a car. I know he's got electric vehicles, stuff like that. And he's real serene about what he's doing, his habitat, my mentality. He's still elevating. I love to see Westside, Trauma get up on the mic. We got people in the chat. I love to get Jay Davis out of Texas, get through here. You know what I'm saying? His wife, come on. I mean, though it's a 2-bedroom, man, we crash out everywhere, man. The floor good for you anyway. Mm-hmm. And us moving as one would be just dynamite. The thing is, we can congregate, we can plan, we can do as we choose. Nobody says nothing. All right, we was watching the Ecuador president.
El
Salvador president. But it's other places too. Now, you still got a bunch of idiots running around down there warring and fighting and this, that. You got the goofy Indonesians messing with the Papua New Guinea, like they're foreigners, as far as I'm concerned, as far as Indonesia. But this is the problem that we're still dealing with. And you have those who are the good guys, even who are in Indonesia, who fight on the side of Papua New Guinea. They're not with the crazy. See, either you're going to make the right choice are you going to continue to make the wrong choice? But you have choices. All right, I'm Chickasaw for a reason. Real Chickasaw. Not the fake ones. When you have no real culture ties or anything bonded, opening your mouth and your little fake emotions don't mean nothing to that which, to those of us who know the truth. And the truth is not there's 3 stories to every nah. There's the truth and there's the lie. And I'm anti-queer. I was saying it long before anybody because I used to get whooped for it when everybody was like, don't say that word, then they're going to beat you, they may whoop us. Y'all have no clue. Yeah, we got a little German or Dutch, whatever you want to call it, whatever. Who cares? Some Chinese, whatever, but they weren't Chinese. They were darker than me. Married into the family on the Chickasaw, on my father's side. All right, coming out of Oklahoma. Yeah, see, I know my genie. I know my history. I wish somebody would take blood. This is who he is, bullshit. I'd be like, if you don't get your monkey goofy, what's that fool name? You know I hate saying his name.
Henry.
Woo! The Gates muff. But you know what I'm talking about. All right. More and more people are starting to realize the truth. It's the fool that holds on to the lie. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get my boy up out of here. He got a ride. He's got a good little ride. And it's a wrap. I'm gonna come on about 2 hours before he gets home, do the read. He can hear it when he get home. And then we're gonna be using the radio to see the distance, make sure it's locked in. We're just gonna be chatting. We're already locked in. He's got to change his battery out. So as you know, when he get out on the road, he's gonna turn his on. I'm gonna have mine on the whole time. And we're gonna see how long these batteries last. Well, we know they last a little while. And when he gets home, micing up. If I'm live, he mics me. I'm gonna be like, yo, where you at? Boom. Well, he ain't gotta give exact location, halfway, a quarter of the way, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm about to change it back to Chinese.
Channel mode.
Yeah, I want to hear that. Meaning more shit. Yeah, I want to hear that. I don't like hearing channel mode. It's like a spell. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we love y'all. All right. There's nothing but appreciation. And it's always 2 to 1. All right. So we're going to holler at y'all later, man. Let's respect. Share this. You know, let the people know. Hit the like. Support the brother. Watch the ad. We're going to beat this. All right. All respect. No cussing and all that. That was trying to say some Chinese. I wasn't me calling the duty squad. I was shit, whatever it's called. You know, I'm actually learning how to say it. But anyway, appreciate y'all. Get my boy up out of here. Get his truck packed up. Get with y'all in a couple hours. All right, loved ones.